Assalamualaikum and hello Dr. Amin. Welcome to the Group 10 presentation. My name is NURUL and NISA. My friends Ms. Alia and Mr. Zam were responsible for presenting an assignment on managing human resources globally. Interview the human resources manager to find out the organization is dealing with this issue. As you can see the table, here are my friends who are working together to complete this assignment. In this presentation, we will describe Product Functions Company. Before I start, I'd like to share a quick story about Product Functions yang Berhad is a wholly owned Bumiputra company located in Setiap Alam, Malaysia with a mission to revolutionise with a set of mark in industry. Product TV focus on content creation and digital marketing. Product Music as a recording label and Kotak Hitam as an event site and event management services provider. Product Studio emphasize on game development and game publishing. We are a team of developers linking the possibility of creating well designed and highly enjoyable games regardless of genre. The possibilities are endless. We are equipped with the high-tech facilities and we keep on searching for any new technological advancement in providing gamers with a best gaming experience possible. Our arms are wide open in co-publishing, co-developing and co-producing contents with any external prospect. Moreover, employees in this company are divided into 7 teams of 27 employees. Services from this company. Product Studio services in addition to gaming development also includes movie and animation, production, music composition and visual effects. Working together with a group of team members who are just passionate in what they do, Product Studio promise to deliver the best in all projects undertakes. For game development, as a game developer, Product Studio takes every effort to ensure the best result for an idea and concept to mix and test. The team of Product Studio work their very best until the birth of full-fledged game. This coupled with the use of the latest and the best software and technology brings the shift from the mobile platform games to AI games. Next is 3D animation and rendering. We love what we do and there's nothing more exciting than watching things you create come to life on the computer. Naturally, we all excel at what we love to do and our 3D works is an example of just that. As we strive to remain competitive, we thus have in place the latest and most advanced equipment and technology to deliver the best 3D animation and rendering. Our local team passionately works to deliver the best result for all 3D animation and rendering projects. Next, this slide will be continued by my friends Ms. Alia and Mr. Zam.
Thank you, Anissa. Hello, I'm Nadzira. We continue to be presenting another service from Product Company, which is Video Animation and VFX. Video animation and video effect on Product Studio is a team of animation and visual effect artists who is construct magnificent works and whatever else is needed for each project. They are dedicated to providing the best result possible by utilizing cutting-edge technologies. Next is our interview session with Product Company. By that, we interviewed Encik Mizan, who is a group manager at Product Company. Encik Mizan has stated that Product has a branch in Dubai. So, the topic we have to interview him is the issue of managing human resources globally and why are those issues important to the organizations. And the information we have got is about intergeneration and intercultural workforce issues. The term intergeneration refers to a situation that involves or affects multiple generations. Organizations care about the issue because they want to identify preferred management styles so that employees of different generations can have varied viewpoints on leadership and what makes a great manager. Meanwhile, intercultural refers to something that occurs between people of various religious group or national origin, or in other words, is made up of employees from various culture and racial background. It is important because intercultural communication allows people to communicate with others from different cultures, which is growing more vital as the world becomes smaller. Other than that, we also interviewed him by asking how is the organization responding to those issues. By that, to the organization will hold discussion between supervisor for each branch by rating to the difficulties. The discussion will take place on Google Meet, Webex, Zoom and other online platforms. It was because dealing with the outsider branches was much easier for them. Also, Todak's headquarters will resolve all concerns by presenting our strategy to the global management, such as understanding and implementing policies and practice that support the organization's goal at the regional, national and local levels. Next, we interviewed Encik Mizan about what is or has been the role of human resources function in guiding and supporting the organization's effort in this area. And the answer is a company human resources department is in charge of locating, screening, employing and training job candidates, as well as administering employee benefit programs. The goal of recruiting is to find a qualified person who can fulfill the job requirement. The initial steps are to understand the job description and conduct interviews, followed by hiring the best candidates. To summarize, human resources is dynamic and powerful role. A human resource professional acts as a link between the employee and the organization, influencing life and improving employee experience. That is from me. I will pass to another presenter, ZULFAQAR. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is ZULFAQAR bin YUSRY. Now I would like to continue about the information sources. Information sources is very important to the company because with it, the company can make a better decision based on the information sources have that been collected. With the information sources, it can make the better decision based on this because the manager have a better gap of the business environment in which company operate. Furthermore, the importance of information sources for a company is to identify the possibility a business must be established source of the information of industry needed. Next, the corporation is guessing about the strategy trajectory since its lack of dependable sources of information. From the report, company Todak have given a few examples of their information sources. Based on the result, company already state they follow the warning letter as their first choice. This means when the government send a warning letter, then Todak company need to follow. So mean by that, Todak company will follow the standard of pressure that have been set by the government. Next, the company stated that the information sources they use to see the market, which is a market line. Lastly, Todak company state that they use the global data. The global data is the leading supply of relevant consumer, good technology and healthcare data. And now, I want to conclude about all the report of Todak company. For first, Todak company have their own strength and their own weakness. First, about the strength is the problem solving. This means whole discussion between superior for human resource management. Second, whole discussion that have included all the issues faced in human resource management such as intergeneration and interculture, workplace, talent acquisition and others. Second, for strength, which is professional development. This enabled by identifying employees' strengths to maintain the company competitive advantage in the global market. Second, training process will be examined on the regular basis. And lastly, requirement process has correctly designed to allow new employees enter the company. For the weakness of the Todak company is spending time on the training. Despite Todak Studio has provided a training program for the talent, but hours spent training and orienting personnel are hours that are spent on the activities that direct bring in revenue. Second, face a problem which is talent acquisition. Human resource management may divert the talents. And lastly, because the pandemic, talent acquisition professional will have their handful. And for second point, which is lack of cohesion problem. For first, held on online platform to discuss issue in organization team. Second, when decisions are being made at multiple level, the plan ruin the risk of operation without a clear strategy. And lastly, has multiple location, the culture are different as well. The workplace will be more diversified due to globalization. Next conclusion is human resource department play an indispensable part in Todak Studio. They contribute their function in Todak Studio, which is locating, screening, hiring and training job candidate, as well the administrating employees benefit program to recruiting new employees to meet the company requirement. Next, ensure the employee feel fairly compensated no matter in domestic or foreign, which the knowledge of staff, regulation and utilize salary survey and research. Hold discussion between superior for each branch by using online platform when the human resource department facing various tricky issues. Keep in touch with Dubai top management to make the best decision and solve the issue. Have a good command of international labor, rules and foreign legislation in the subsidiary host country and to overcome the concern and challenge experienced by employees in global setting, problem solving abilities and situational awareness. And lastly, they provide property training to related personnel in order to help them to solve problem about time zone and cross culture in another country. And lastly, about the conclusion, HR, human resource management, ensure the talent strategy is also justified by the company's overall plan. Second, streamline the strategy of the talent acquisition management process alongside the company strategy. Third, understand the company strategy goals. And lastly, forces the necessary workforce change that are required in the action plan to know the company needed. Thank you.